Hello guys, so this movie is one of the last movies I saw last year and I'm surprised I didn't make a review about it. I had it in mind to make a review but somehow I just got caught up in the whole festivity and I forgot. But now that I remember, I'm going to discuss it. But before I get into today's review, I want to ask you guys something. What would you do if you found out that your good friend is somehow responsible for the death of someone you know? And not just anybody you know, but someone that is very close to you, let's say your better half, your twin. How would you react? Before you answer that question, I need you to ponder on this very well, because majority will say they are going to, end the friendship, stop talking, or even get them arrested, or even maybe beat them up. But talking about it is way different from experiencing it. And watching this movie put me in that spot where I found myself asking that question of what would I do if this was me? So while you think on that question, let me tell you what happened in the movie. The movie follows the story of a young man named Roman, played by Dylan O'Brien, who has just lost his twin. He's grieving, he's sad, he's angry, he's frustrated, he's trying to be happy. He's just honestly getting by, he's just floating. And he meets this new friend, Dennis, played by James Sweeney, in this little support group for people who have also lost their twin. And so him and Dennis became friends. They kicked things off. Their friendship deepened. As their friendship grew stronger, truth started to surface, and the line between comfort and betrayal started to blur. And that is where things got very tense. But I'd like to talk about Dylan O'Brien's duality in this movie. I actually got parts of the movies where they showed Dylan playing Rocky, that's the name of the twin that died, and then him playing Roman. And at some point, to me, it was confusing. I think I got halfway through the movie before I realized who was who. These two characters were completely different. From the look, the way they talk, their mannerism was just... And then there's James Sweeney. His own character brings this chill, reserved guy, but as the movie went on, as the film went on, you realize that it is almost as if you should classify him as a psycho, because his character was sort of chill, but you might relate to him on some level, but when it gets to certain points, I'm like, okay, I think you've taken it too far. So his character was also fun and a little bit problematic. So they both tried in terms of the characters they played, their performance as that character was very fun to watch. I think you would agree with me when I say this, that losing a twin is very, very painful. It's an unfathomable pain, but realizing that the reason why your twin is dead is because of someone you called your friend. So now how would you genuinely react to this kind of situation when the truth finally comes out and you found out that this is the reason why my twin is dead? How would you react to that? But yeah, I love when movies have a little bit of genuineness in them, in the sense that yes, this can happen this way, but there's a chance that it can also happen this way. Most people would react this way, but some people would also react this way. You get what I'm saying? Twinless isn't loud, but it lingers. I'll give it a solid 10 over 10. Let me know your thoughts. If you've seen the movie, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.